So what do you
So you
think?
got it.
What do you think about y'all team this year? Like, you feel like y'all going make it? Like y'all have a chance, or is it too early to tell? Or
I'm a believer. Yeah, we got a chance.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's just the jail, man. Once we all get on that same page, because everybody has the same goal, but we just see it different.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So if you like, okay, I'm gonna drive and drop it off in the post because we got a good postman and he believes in himself and you believe in him, but that corner skips open. You just don't see it yet because we ain't been
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
together long enough.
That's what happened with us in the BCL. You know what I'm saying? We had a team,
We had a team right there, bro. Even
but
though y'all won it, we was nice enough, like we was there.
what was our problem? We didn't have enough time to gel.
Exactly. And that we was playing teams that done been together, Flamingo
That's
and
their
Folk.
team, like their
Yeah.
team. They just threw us together 3 days. I think you came after me like a day or so, and
Yeah.
then the old Brazilian dude who barely played. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. They I like about him.
You know what I mean? But
Like we couldn't get another killer right there in that spot. Come on now.
that was one of the biggest things that I said that they messed up um with the squad was they didn't have that core. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They didn't establish like, bro, we need a core. And I was talking with them. I was talking with the player on there now. I was talking with Jerry. I
Uh-huh.
was like, bro, really, if there's ever a chance for us to make noise in that joint, it would be this year. Because you got the same group, you got the same core dudes. We just, you know what I'm saying? They just want a chip. And you bringing the point guard back, you bringing the Jerry back. If I came back, it would be like,
Gotta be the whole season now. You know what I'm saying? To where it's not like, oh, we playing Boca. No, they gotta play us as a unit. They gotta play us now. You know what I'm saying?
and that was the biggest. That was something that I seen. Like me and Jerry talk about it all the time. I don't think it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You know the politics with it. Even
Right.
with that, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at them like, okay,
Because I wanted to run that second leg back, like, oh, because I know we're not about to have the same team, but if we can get me and bro back and just throw a couple
You and A back. Oh man,
on, bro, because he was frying stuff. We had a legit five.
a legit five. He held down the paint. Like he
He,
legitly held down the paint. Like you don't really see too many people like him and be skilled. Like,
yeah, yeah.
and he kind of threw me. You know how he kind of threw us all. Remember in the beginning, we was like,
Manchester, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I'm like, okay, if we can get him healthy, because he wasn't as healthy, because we just threw him into the fire during COVID, you know what I'm saying? But if we can get him healthy, he got moves, you know what I'm saying? Big, will put you on his back hook. He did what I was like, okay, that's what he's supposed to look like.
Yo, hey, if you're listening to this, man, we was like looking at you kind of sideways in the beginning, like, like
I told I told him,
you told him.
I said, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I told him, brother.
You were looking a little shaky in the beginning, but now I see.
I was like, dang, my big dog's hurt, bro. I can't have him hurt. Then he got healthy. As soon as we touched in Brazil, he
Yeah,
got ready.
he got ready. He did. He did. I see what he was doing. He was just saving it. You know what I'm saying? He was saving it for the right time.
Yeah, body type for real. You can't go through 2 weeks of practice. Hard. He's 7 feet,
Sa-
almost 300. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And playing against the young guy, Andy.
Right. Yeah.
He the one who broke my nose, bro. Just
That's why I stopped and laughed about Andy. Yeah, I don't blame you, Aaron.
I don't
Yeah.
blame you either. He
Yeah.
taking people out. So one thing I always like to ask, like, as a pro, you know what I'm saying, that you've been in this game 8 years, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in the game 9 years. If you could tell like a young guy, you know, he coming up, he trying to like what is the one of the biggest concepts that they must have in order to play this game?
For myself, man, I get a lot of compliments on communication for real.
Yeah? Explain that.
Yeah. I'm like, dang, it ain't even about skills. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
besides, it's taking me a long way because I couldn't shoot about like 7, 8 years ago. Probably like 10 years ago, legit, I couldn't shoot the three. But like besides shooting, like communication, and it's crazy a lot of jobs you get from being a good person.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot, they can find somebody that can do what you can do. They ask if he's a good person. How's he with the team? Locker room, stuff like that. And you know, off the court, we gonna have a good time. But when in them lines, I might have some choice words for a teammate, but it's uplifting. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
the purpose to it. But yeah, I've had. Well, he's a good guy. I love him. That's what coaches will tell me that they've got from other coaches. Like, okay, bet they ain't say nothing about me shooting 40% a year ago. You know,
Right. Right.
getting 10 rebounds a game when I was this age. No, it's just he a good person. How does he interact with others and stuff like that? So I would say just work on your character for real.
I
Work
was
on your character outside of your game. Work on that.
working, and I feel like that's like a perfect example of that is Jared Dudley. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was listening to him on a podcast, and he was like, he knew he was done, you know, at his point in his career, but what he brought to the game on the bench, you
Come on,
know,
man.
being that locker room guy, you know what I'm saying? There's no way you can tell me that he should have been out of the league a long time ago, but the way he communicated with his teammates, what he brought other to the game, helped them
Yep.
to get a ring.
Exactly.
End up
Yep.
getting a ring from that. And that's dope because I actually like right now I'm in the process of writing a book, you know, on the 7 steps of being a pro. And that's kind of
Okay.
like something I was thinking about too, you know, like communication, you know, being a locker room guy, you know, because
Yeah.
a lot of times that's what I didn't see some guys, they be some hotheads, bro, just spazzing. I'm the guy, so everybody should bow down to me.
But you know, but I be having my moments, but it's for competitiveness. I'm not just
Hmm.
snapping no random teammate for no reason. And my teammates, I'm sure your teammates love you because we got good character, we good guys. Not like if you do talk to somebody a certain way, they gonna know. Okay, he want to win. Not he
Right,
don't like. Never he don't like me. You know what I'm saying? It's never that. It's
right.
never that.
I think so. I feel like that too. You know, one of the things that my coach had said to me when the season was over with, because he did hit me like right when the season was over with, like we won the chip. I'm literally still there, and he hit me up, and I was like, nah, you know, I'm thinking I'm trying to make different moves. You know, I just been here for so long. I'm trying to make different moves. And he was like, you're a great person. At the end of the day, you know, that's all that matters. You know, forget what you did for us on the court just because you're a good dude and they love you, you know, because you got to realize, I think that's the biggest thing when we come into other teams and different environments, bro. Like, you're not in America no more. You're not at the crib and it's your boys and stuff like that. They don't think like you think.
Mm-mm.
They don't move
Mm-mm.
like how you move, and it's a lot could get lost in translation of you expressing yourself, but you expressing it the wrong way that they don't translate to them.
You know what's crazy, bro? I was just talking to somebody about this. It might have been on the Xbox headset or something. So one of my teammates in Chile told me the only way that they see people that look like us, like me and you specifically, with the dreads and the tattoos and the piercings, is in movies. And what we doing in movies with the dreads? We killing, robbing, gangsters. So nah, for real. I forgot what team I was playing on in Chile. He told me that, and I'm looking like, dang. I'm thinking of all the movies. Like, yeah, it's no black people.
Shot us.
Shot any bad boys. We don't look like
Oh man.
don't look like Mike Lowry.
Right.
You know,
We
we
look
look
like the
like
Haitians. We look like the Haitian Zopal.
come on, bro. So they like, okay, we only see somebody look like you in the movie, so we don't know what to expect when you get here. You're not like the other, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bet, okay. So let me come with the smiles off the jump. So you don't
Mm,
even have expectations from me. You know what I'm saying? So when
wow.
that snapped me into a different reality, like, dang, that's how the media portrays us across the world.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
That's so crazy, bro.
Man, that was the realest thing one of them told me. That was it, something outside of hoop. Like, okay, now I get it. Like in England, it's different because there's different ethnicities here, but in South America, you don't see too many black people at all.
Oh, bro. I think when I first got to Chile, my first year in Chile, bro. You know how many black people was there? Not imports, because there was only two imports per team. So it was me and Summers, and then the other team had two. So it was us four, and then I seen one other black person the entire time. So they're not used to just seeing bruhs. You know what I
And
mean?
imagine how that black person felt just to live there.
And I don't think he wasn't from the crib.
Right,
So he living
right.
in a whole different world himself. But I never even really thought about that. Like I never asked how they see us. Because you know us, we got our dreads and stuff like that's a part of our life. That's like a part of our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I feel my dreads is my light. You know what I'm saying? That's my main. You feel me? I'm ready to eat something. I'm ready to go on the hunt for something. That's what my dreads mean to me. But they
Yeah.
looking like, what kind of dude is he? For real, for real.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get
That's why when you walking around down there and you thinking it's cool, I got my tank top on. It's a nice day out. My headphones in. They really looking like, okay, we don't know unless they know that you play for Udek or sort of know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know if you just a random like looking at. Hey, you tall too? They're like, what is this? I just watched a movie with somebody look like him in it. Let me chill real. Matter of fact, let me turn around and make sure he don't see me. You know what I'm saying?
Let me move to the side real quick.